Hey, hi guys, welcome back again to the Study 65. And in this lesson, we will see some important emergency provision question for the UPSC and SSC exam. Okay, so let's go ahead for the first question. The first question is the president can declare an emergency in a state. Okay, so option B is on the recommendation of the Council of Ministers. No. And option C is on the recommendation of the governor. Okay, so just pause the video once and just go through the explanation once. Okay, so the governor sends one report to the president for the state. Okay, and if he satisfied that the governance in a state cannot be carried out according to the provisions in the constitution, so that he may declare an emergency in the state, and that emergency must also be approved by the parliament within a period of 2 months. Okay, so answer here will be option A, that is when he's sure that the state cannot be carried out accordance with the constitution. And question number two is a national emergency with the approval of the parliament can remain in operation for the period of, so that can be for the indefinite period, if the parliament approve for that, so that can be in operation for the indefinite period. The next question is the president can declare financial emergency. Okay, so option B is to meet extraordinary expenses of conducting a war. So the financial emergency is not related with the war and aggression. So option B is ruled out, and the option C is on the recommendation of the controller and auditor general of India. No, that is also not correct. So answer will be option A. Like if there is a threat to the financial stability or credit of India. So that is prescribed in the article 360. Next question is how many times has the president of India declared a financial emergency? Okay, so that is means like in India that is never been imposed yet. Okay, so in 1991 it was just about to come when our financial minister was Mr. Manmohan Singh, but somehow fortunately it did not come into existence. So the financial emergency is never imposed yet in India. Okay, so here answer will be option C. Next question is under Article 356, how long can a state be under emergency? Okay, so the question is asking for the period, means for what period the maximum uh, can any state be in emergency? That is the president rule. Okay, so that can be the maximum 3 years. Okay, and except Chhattisgarh and Telangana, I guess no state means all state have been sometime in under emergency. Okay, so there are only two states that keep in mind: Chhattisgarh and Telangana never been imposed any state emergency there. Okay. Next question is which of the following amendments gave the president the power to restrict emergency to a specified area? Okay, so like if we talk about the 45th amendment, so 45th amendment extended the period of reservation of seats for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, and also representation of the Anglo Indians in the Lok Sabha and the state legislative assembly. Okay, so option D will also be not there for this question. Like if we talk about the option B, that is 55th amendment, so in that amendment means that was related to the formation of Arunachal Pradesh, means some special power was given to the governor. Okay, and for the amendment, I will already dealt with these in the last couple of lesson. So that was related to some description of India, like that was changed from sovereign India secularism to sovereign India integrity. Okay, so for this question, the answer will be 63rd amendment. So means in the 63rd amendment, the president has the power to restrict emergency to a specified area. Means he can declare this area will be in this emergency or not. So he has the power after this amendment. Next question is in financial emergency, salaries and allowance of which group get reduced? So the answer will be option C, means both central government employees as well as judges of the Supreme Court and High Courts. Okay. Next question is proclamation of the emergency by the President of India can be made on the written advice of the cabinet only. So this provision has been added. Okay, so that came after the 44th Constitutional Amendment Act. Means that was came into existence on 6th September 1978, and in this amendment means passed after revocations of internal emergency in the country, that provides for the human rights safeguard and mechanism to prevent abuse of executive and legislature authority. So that came after 44th Constitutional Amendment Act. Next question is if the President of India exercises power as provided under Article 356 of the Constitution in respect of particular state, then Okay. The option is the assembly of the state is automatically dissolved. No. Option B is Article 19 is suspended in the state. No. Okay. And the option C is Parliament assumes the power to legislate on the subject in the state list. Okay. Like if there is any president rule in any state. Okay. So the Parliament can make any law on the subject in the state list. Means at that time Parliament can also make from the central list, union list. Concurrent list, and for like assume like there is an emergency in the Rajasthan. Okay, so and Parliament wants to make any law on the subject in the state, so they can also make. Okay, so and the next question is if the financial emergency has been declared by the president under the Article 360, then it's proclamation. Okay, so just pause the video once and just go through the option A and B. And the answer will be option 3, that is both A and B, means that may be revoked or valid by subsequent proclamation. And like if it has been approved by the resolution of both the houses of parliament, so that will gonna cease to operate at the expiration of 2 months. Okay, just go through option once twice, so that means that can clear a lot to you. And the last question for this lesson is who has the right to suspend the right to move the court during suspension of fundamental right. Okay, so who can declare that means you cannot move to the court, like if the fundamental right has been suspended, so the president can declare that means can suspend the right to move through the court, okay, during suspension of fundamental right. Okay, so that's all from my side, guys, for this lesson. I hope you like this video. And like, if any queries, if any mm, difficulty like you are facing, so just do comment in the comment section. So that will motivate us for making further lesson. Okay, so thank you for watching this guys lesson and keep learning. Thanks.